inside the West Hall, and in roughly an hour, actually roughly 2 hours will be the first session. In roughly 1 hour, CIG is going to start their content, and it's 9 a.m. or just before 9 a.m. So they're opening the doors. You can see behind me lots of people getting ready to going up the escalators. Going to be going into the entrance. Beautiful West Hall entrance here. So you come in the West Hall entrance, sending everyone around to the right. Both the convention center personnel and all the CIG personnel are wearing black shirts, so my gold shirt here is standing out like a sore thumb, not to mention the Panama hat, which was exactly my intent. So the people could find me, I could find them. And coming around, we're into the pre-hall here. The actual event is going to be back this way. And of course, around to the right, badge check-in. It isn't a convention if you haven't done badge check-in. I haven't thought of a secret word yet. Actually, I'm not sure I'll do a secret word contest for this video. I'll take any comment in the secret word because it's unscripted content. I don't think. Actually, we'll make the secret word be Pyro. Later in the day, folks getting peckish. There is a food court there. Definitely the shipping for shipping your ships. And the brand new Big Box Bargain Bazaar.
Nice to meet you in person, sir.
Oh, hi. I am streaming, so.
Absolutely.
There you go, one fan. Say hi.
Everybody. How y'all doing?
Get your ticket on your phone. I went low tech. I got my ticket printed out. Actually helps all. Is there a meaning to the two lines? Or in other words, am I in the wrong one?
There he is.
Pyro. Question is the word for the day Pyro or is the word for the day Squadron? We're definitely starting off with the word for the day being Pyro. Whether the word for the day will end up being Squadron, that is what we are all on our itching in our underwear for.
The next part of your experience is down the hall. Thanks, sweetie. That's what Colin should give me that hat. Then get out. This way, gentlemen, this way. You're gonna go down that hall. That's where all the fun's at. That's the fun zone. And we're walking, and we're walking. Okay, guys, I've been awake since 5 a.m. This is what you get. I'm not even drinking coffee. I'm drinking chai. You go. You're good.
Mostly a sea of black around here.
Ciao, sweetheart.
Hey.
How are ya?
Okay.
Awesome.
Need to borrow a voice?
No. I did this for 2 hours last night for the 7.
Ah. There you go.
That's the general admission ticket, so you're gonna need to take that over there.
What'd you say?
So, general admission tickets, you
Yeah.
need to go over there.
Oh, okay. So this was the VIP line?
Yeah, exactly.
Wasn't well labeled. All right. So I get to stand in line twice. Hey. I thought there was a reason why that line was shorter. I should find a secret jump point in the line, but that would be cheating. You found a secret jump point. Hey, you found a jump point.
I passed all the buttons.
Yeah.
It does the same thing every time we're at Burritos.
So you get to tour both lines. The convention has the full West Hall. So this area here is part of the convention, but it's the theater part. And the down there further is going to be the regular part. Just realized I didn't have my external microphone hooked up. I do have it here. All right. Parking at the convention center today is $25. Prepaid, no in and out privileges. Now, if you showed up late, say about 7 or 5 or 6, you would probably have to pay a lot more because there is a Kings game tonight, as I've pointed out, and they always bump up the prices for Kings games. But this morning, I got in for $25. That's a standard parking rate here. It's not that bad for all-day parking in downtown Los Angeles. $25, yeah, for all day. Covered parking. I know places where it's more, or you can go outside, feed a meter every 2 hours, which would be completely impractical. And that literally puts you right underneath where we are. I'm pretty much standing on the parking lot.
I know.
Tony Z is not on the convention schedule. I don't know if he's even in the convention hall. Of course, I haven't been trying to look at everybody going in and out. As you see, there's quite a lot of crowds. It's interesting. They have a different gimme bag for the VIPs versus the regular folks. So I think that's going to be their quick quick way of telling who's going to be in the allowed into the VIP area and not.
Good morning. You can just stand right here, sir.
I'm going to stand here. Oh, I'm sure I'm going to run into all the streamers. They've got that one area set aside for content creators, and I'm pretty sure that's where we're going to wind up, finding each other. Space Mano, Morph, myself, and if we're lucky, Jared and other CIG folks will make swings through there to schmooze.
Lawrence, this is the next general.
Win or lose, it's all in the schmooze.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to Citizencon.
So,
Okay, here you go. Total admissions wristband. I'm also going to give you a schedule. It's going to be good for the weekend. Make sure that you don't lose it until you get in the venue. Keep in mind that when you do adjust it, it cannot be loosened. So I have it to where you can slip it on and off your wrist.
it's one way only.
Yeah, one way only. But if it gets damaged, you can always come here and get you a new one.
Okay.
All right, have fun.
And now I am officially in Citizencon. They do not appear to have a badge system. It's a wristband system. And
Go ahead.
Please keep moving. Please keep moving.
keep it moving, keep it moving. The bag is in fact a backpack bag. I appreciate the extra thoughtfulness. Let's see what the bag has on it. The bag has new Babbage. It's a new Babbage bag. So now we're heading down here. This will be the entrance to the main part of the floor. Men's room, always essential. And they have, wow, they have set up a complete bet you're probably going to see a lot of people on their streams. The Babbage bag exists.
I think they were all staff.
I know,
Let me take a moment here. All right, just getting my stuff organized there. As you see, they have really gone all out setting up an amazing environment inside the space. It makes me glad I showed up 2 hours early before the first event. But it looks like I'm hardly alone in that. This room is going to be busy. In fact, we are having to go outside. These are all the attendees. If you're worried that nobody would be coming to Citizencon, you are wrong. There are plenty of people here at Citizencon. Just think, every one of these people paid at least $200 a head. So a little quick mental math, and I've got a budget.
Was that promo?
Again, everyone with the blue Stanton backpacks are peons, and the people that have scored the reddish backpacks, I'm not sure exactly what that's a scene of. Looks like Ruin Station. They're the people that won the F5 war and have the VIP tickets.
Probably in front of the
Oh, the weather is beautiful today. I'm in fact a little bit warm because I'm in long sleeves. But it is, as I said, it's 9 a.m. It's probably mid-70s here. As you can see, there's not a cloud in the sky. There wasn't Citizencon, I'm sure many of these people would be at the beach. Well, thanks for coming along with it. Right now, it's a queuing. My first cosplayer of the show. Pretty simple cosplay, but that helmet looked pretty accurate. Wonder if there's a standard thing that he modified for that, but it looked like a pretty good helmet. Shirt could have been whiter, but hey, it's fun. I am having fun already, just as the slogan says, and I'm only out here walking around the upper deck. I wonder how early the earliest people in this line actually had to show up. Whole row of exit doors. You gotta stand in a facility the size of a convention center. Your biggest design challenge is having enough exit width. So this whole wall are exit doors. This is the original convention center, built in the 50s. It's now called the West Hall. It was supplanted, I believe, in the 90s or early 2000s, and connected to the South Hall, which is at least 1.5 times the size, if you include the sub-level, twice the size of the West Hall. The LA Convention Center does some big shows over the course of the year. The biggest is probably the LA Auto Show, but there's also Anime Expo is a very big show that they have here. Well, right. I think I got a bit of advantage of being first, being best. I'm sure viewership may drop off a little bit once CIG starts their stream, but that's okay. I'm just eager to get inside and show to you the whole experience of entering the hall, because it looks like they've really spent some money getting that thing to just immediately wrap you up in the verse with the fog machines and the lighting and right outside, that's the Galaxy Food Court. If anyone gets the munchies later, I brought my own lunch so that I can spend more time creating content. So I'm going to flip the phone around here. Nerd level is through the roof. Shirt Club, where we're streaming right now. So, who are you?
Broken Sinister.
Hey, Broken.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you. So, are you from LA or you?
Maryland.
Maryland. Oh, so you take quite a trip to get here.
Yep. Got in late yesterday.
Man, have they done up this place something amazing? I would knew they would do something, but this has exceeded my expectations.
Yeah, I just got done with buying gear, so now I'm going to look at the rest of it.
Oh, what gear did you buy?
Bobblehead and one of the orange shirts. Need something to wear tomorrow.
Well, your first day was taken care of.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm doing live updates, so you've been a part of it. Have a good time, Broken. All right, first member of the Blue Shirt Club here in his blue shirt. And so the blue shirts and gold shirts are doing their job.
I was thinking about getting MSR. You can see something together.
That's the merch area. I can't get. There's a long line to get in the merch area, so I'm not going to try to see the merch up close quite yet.
Not the hostel.
Here's the ride the Dragonfly. Long line for that. This booth is the CIG's props team, and it looks like they are live creating props in the game. So it's kind of like a episode of Star Citizen Live Game Dev, except on the show floor. This is the general lounge area here.
All right.
Now, this is interesting. I expected that the Pyro area would be walled off, but it is not. We'll kind of come around here and you'll see that they don't have it opened yet. But this, you can see behind me, is the Experience Pyro area. It's all out in the open. We can see all the screens.
That worked. It's right there.
I think they started. I don't know if they're pausing right now. I heard them talk about it.
Yeah, I think they're all
When will
right.
this area be opening?
12 noon.
At noon?
Noon.
Will we be taking time reservations or just line up forever?
No time reservations. First come, first serve.
First come, first serve. It'll be lined up out the door probably.
Probably.
How long will people have it at the workstation before they have to go?
We're doing 40-minute sessions and then rotate out. I got no beef if you get in line again, but you got to get in line again if you want to play more.
Okay, so line up, get in, 40 minutes, get out, get back in line.
Yes, sir.
It's kind of like a ski run.
Yeah, it's like
I've had that day at Mammoth Mountain. Yes.
yeah, or the DMV.
Yeah, DMV. Oh yes, this is a DMV simulator.
Yeah. I've got slightly more energies than a DMV employee. But
Well, good. That's good. Yeah.
This much, so.
All right. So that's useful information.
Danny Raymond?
Yes.
Oliver. I'm one of your members.
Thank you. Nice
Lovely
to see you
meet
here. So, what are you thinking so far?
Looking quite interesting. Very much looking forward to Pyro.
I am very impressed with the work they did on set design. So, how many times are you planning on going through Pyro? It's gonna be. I just learned it's gonna be a 40-minute flight, but then you get back in line. So I suspect that when they open it up at noon, that's going to be a very busy.
It's going to be very busy.
Yeah, very busy.
I'll probably try and go through at least once.
I will as well, but I might just live stream people, watching the people do it.
Fair enough.
Because after all, we're close enough here, you can probably see many different screens at once.
Oh yeah.
So that's
Pleasure meeting you.
Yeah. Thanks. Thanks for supporting my channel. Yeah. Well, 40 minutes, I'm actually surprised. I was expecting that they would be trying to move it faster by having 20-minute flights, or even 10-minute flights. 40 minutes of flight, I doubt more than 5 or 10% of the, even with 90 terminals, I don't think more than a small percentage of the people here are going to actually get a chance to get through there. But those that do, 40 minutes is a decent-sized play session. So they made a decision to have people get a good long look at Pyro, and that must mean that there is a lot of content in Pyro. I mean, in 40 minutes, you can travel between several star systems, visit a couple of different locations. So I'm expecting that we're going to see a whole lot of Pyro once they open it up, because if you only had like Ruin Station, you'd give them 10 minutes and hope they didn't realize that that's all there was. If you give them 40 minutes, they can be all over the place. So I'll be getting so I think later I'll be getting live reactions and watching there. Hey, folks.
See you, man.
Hi, nice to be here.
So I saw you in the line. I was like, man, he's already recording, going live and everything.
Everything. What's your impression so far?
Oh, it's great. Great.
Well, yeah.
When we get through those, we get some of those other areas. Yeah, we come in. First thing we did was we got our seats and stuff. So yeah.
Oh, are they allowing you to?
Oh yeah. We walked in. We walked right into there. Got our seat stuff.
Okay, so you can be mapping out seats in the stadium area.
Correct.
Sounds like the thing I want to do. Thanks for the hint. So, a good piece of advice there. The thing is, unlike everybody else, I'm not actually looking for a seat up front. I'm looking for a seat near the back so I can duck out and do my between scenes contest. Here we have the Fight or Flight Arena, esports, A and B side. Looks like about 40 seats, maybe 50 seats for spectators. Once they get the event going, this should be a very busy place. I think that's Space Tomato there, doing some live streaming, I guess. Let me give you another big overall view. Massachusetts Republic of Gamers booth.
So you guys have heard of that? Yeah. So where the security come from? Awesome. Yeah, I know. We just managed they want from there. Oh yeah, there you go. You don't sell these, do you? They're mine.
Place to go where you're tired. This somewhat more peaceful area is what they call the Creator's Corner. Including the photo backdrop. Oh, which of course reminds me, I should mention the sponsor of my live stream for Citizencon is the Tobii Eye Tracker. Through November 15th, the Tobii Eye Tracker is 15% off, and they're holding a contest to win a Tobii Eye Tracker and to win also part of a number of Star Citizen starter packages. If you go to tobii.gg/RaysGuideCon/contest, you can look there and see how you can earn points for that giveaway. And I'm pleased to have Tobii as a sponsor. Their eye tracker is a great device. Takes a little bit of getting used to, but once you're used to it, you feel like there are situations where you couldn't live without it. So, for example, one situation is if you're flying inverted and want to look up at the ground, just look up at the ground without having to change the direction of your ship. Here's the entrance hall again. We're walking back in the other direction. We're going to take a look inside the hall. Events for people. am not going to try to give you a count of the number of seats here. It's a lot, but it's not surprising considering the size of the lines we saw outside. And now, like a wolf, I have marked my territory. So that's the viewpoint I'm going to get. I'm going to get right behind the cameras and spotlights. Be able to duck out, get a good view of the stage. Let me find a place that actually has some actual light. I want to review something here. They slipped a schedule into my bag. And this is always where you might find out if there are any last minute changes to the official schedule. The schedule they slipped into my bag did not have any changes on it, so at least that they have not tipped their hat yet about what is going to be in the session.
Just hide here and I'll be back.
So they said not to reserve seats, by the way.
Yeah, I know, but you know how it is.
All right. Well, I didn't get that briefing.
Everyone.
Well, of course, if you're actually sitting in the seat, then I guess that counts as reserving it either way. How's our time doing?
You can be here for a little bit.
Yeah,
I'm trying to make a quick trip to get my backpack.
Okay.
I don't know why I didn't bring it, but
Yeah, no problem.
it takes a lot. I'm not too worried about there's nothing in it now. Okay.
By the way, here is the physical goodie bag that came. Let's get in my camera view. A coin, looks like a pen, and a pin Citizencon 2953. Well, they had a full day to rehearse yesterday, so hopefully the technical difficulties will be made minimal at best. But that is the nature of it, and hopefully every screw-up is an opportunity. I mean, the reason why I know they were here all day yesterday setting up and rehearsing is because I showed up a day early, unintentionally. I believe I don't have a separate watch here. The scheduled start is 11 a.m. Pacific time. That would be GMT minus 7 right now because of daylight savings time. I had a Cliff Bar in the car while driving here. I'm going to kind of survive on Cliff Bars and protein shakes. And a salad. I did bring a salad. Get a little bit of the greenery in there. So roughly speaking, the area of the lobby area for the community booths and the area of the actual event is going to be about the same. Let me tell you, if this place is all hard surfaces, so if there's something exciting happening, you are definitely going to hear it. Been a long time waiting for this. I mean, after all, they announced 3 years ago, or 4 years ago, that the next Citizencon would be in Los Angeles. So as an Angelino, I've been waiting for this ever since then. Even well before I decided to start a creator channel.
Right in the middle between all of that. You guys are welcome to be in there if you want. I don't.
You guys like sorry.
All the aisles there, down. They people just put their bags on their chairs.
Well, yeah, because people want to be caught. I don't want to do it.
I don't
for that.
care.
I just want to be able to see.
Yeah, I don't care.
Maybe check and say hi to Frank and let him know what you guys are.
You guys should.
You gotta go way back here.
That's right. Not the only crowd. That's right. Although I will. I will say this. Oh, I see. So he's like
Question: if any of you have been at previous Citizencon, how's the size of this hall compared to that?
Just worried about yourself, huh?
I was like, okay, I need 500. And then they're like, yeah, we'll have 500.
That's when you tell them, no, I'm going to have 5 seats.
Yeah. He goes,
What if I can tell those the other
I am honestly.
How many years ago was the Austin Citizencon?
really large town groups are just kind of like one. Yeah, it's more just so like I can have a full I don't think it's more like, you know, hey, let's all get in fighter.
Oh, definitely. I'm caring about Squadron for a number of reasons. Even if I never play Squadron, which of course I will play Squadron. Squadron is going to be the thing which frees up a lot of technology, locations, and programmer resources into the persistent universe. There is we know pretty much that there is a lot of technology that they are developing first in Squadron, and only after, and then not to spoil it, they aren't giving it away, putting it in the persistent universe until it's been settled and proven in Squadron. A good example of that is master modes. Master modes are going to probably stay in Arena Commander until at least Squadron is released. And there's a number of other things in that same category. Skill system, the Odin system, which is probably complete, but we won't be seeing that jump point be open until after Squadron. I'm seeing a pretty amazing piece. I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah, and then you see them all salty and shot. They shouldn't act like I've actually. And then they're like trying to do that time. They're on both sides. So they're like
I'm going to see if I can get a bit closer.
lay down across a couple of seats and take a nap.
Yeah?
All right, how dirty are we going to be?
That is excellent.
It's the voice that does it for me.
Hey, man, you're your Rays guy, right?
Yep, you got it.
Dude, nice to meet you. Thanks for the awesome content, man. We regularly watch y'all.
What's your
Bear Commando.
Bear Commando? Okay.
Yeah. We really appreciate all the great work. Like you drop these videos, I'm like, man,
It's level-headed.
we're gonna watch another Rays
That's what
guy.
we need is a level-headed.
He's gonna be so level-headed. He's gonna be right about everything. I love it. So, yeah, thank you. Yeah, you pointed you out. We had to come say hi.
Well, great.
Thank you so much, man.
I'll be around. I'm sticking out like a sore thumb in my own sort of cosplay.
Awesome.
Excellent. I can only say, truly excellent piece of cosplay here. I'm Daniel Raymond.
Okay.
You may know my channel is Ray's Guide on YouTube.
Right.
They're like dragging through the ground and all over the place.
The two could use some artifact. But
that's great. It's artifact.
That's awesome.
It looks pretty good.
That is a great piece of cosplay. And a couple nice fans. Yeah, that was a spot-on, great piece of Artemex armor cosplay. Certainly, he's going to be in the. He'd be a fool if he wasn't in the cosplay competition later, and I would not at all be surprised if he won. And if he doesn't win, I'll have to be blown away by the people who do win. My daughter does cosplay costumes, and my son-in-law does prop making. I tried to get them in. I tried to bribe them basically to do something for me for doing cosplay. They looked at my concept and said, "Nah." The cosplay would be full Vandal, but they just said it won't. It was technically unfeasible. So, hey, if pros like my daughter and son-in-law couldn't make it happen, I'd be very surprised if somebody does. But that would win. That would win if someone went full Vandal, because you'd have to have stilts and something to extend your arms and a head extension to make yourself the right proportions. So they just said there are technical limits to what you can do physically, which is actually what I find amazing about cosplay. I mean, that Artemex armor was never expected to be in the real world. You know, the people that designed it and modeled it never had to worry about how you would make a real world version of it. But that's what cosplayers do. They take something that has never existed in a physical form and figure out how to make it have a physical form.
Yeah, they always have a whole bunch of vendors. Yeah, there's no vendors. Yeah, it's kind of odd. They're just like I don't know, like I said, I've never done one of these, but Citizencon before.
Do a cosplay of a person stuck in a T-pose. It would get some laughs, but I'm not sure it would be a winning one. Because after all, you'd have to break the T-pose just to get on and off a stage. Unless you did a joke and had two friends lift you up and carry you onto the stage in the T-pose, and then they had to lift you up and carry you away while still in the T-pose. You could add some an armature to hold your arms in the T-pose position, so that they could actually lift you up and carry you. That would be it, yeah. Cosplay a person standing in a T-pose on a chair. You could then put the chair on wheels and have some handlers roll you in on the chair. That way you can get in and on and off the stage without having to break the T-pose. But it would get some laughs, but I don't think it would win. But it would be good for the yucks. Sometimes you do things just for the yucks. Oh, a headless T-pose, yeah.
My girl watches you all the time, bro.
I would VCR the Formula One and the rugby, honestly. My favorite ship. My favorite ship for making money is the Hercules C2. My favorite ship for just going around and doing missions and stuff is believe it or not, the cutter. It's kind of funky. It does its job. It's completely non-threatening. Nobody's going to say, oh my gosh, there's a cutter. Got to take him out before he takes us out. Nobody has ever said that about a cutter. And so you can usually not attract a lot of attention to yourself, which is what you're kind of looking for if you just want to get in and get out with your packages. If I'm expecting trouble, I would probably go with an Avenger as a daily driver. So my daily driver depends on whether I'm expecting trouble that day. If I'm expecting trouble, I'll do an Avenger. If I'm not expecting trouble and don't want to attract attention, I'll use a cutter. The people camping Area 18 right now aren't going to go out of their way to be distracted by a cutter, for example.
Are you saving these seats here?
Just me. I just want to have the corner so if I can duck out and take a snapshot.
Yeah.
This is the.
I didn't want to take something that you already.
No. I'm just this one seat. In fact, if you want, I'll help you spread out over the others.
Yeah, I appreciate that. That's cool, sir. It's better to have no one in front of us, Yeah. You can see.
Well, and if you need, I'll even knock off that. I'm basically wanting this seat for the lean out opportunities.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Lean out, take a snap. Lean out, take a snap.
Yeah, that
works. So, is Solar Monitor in org?
Yeah, we got a booth.
Oh, great.
Yeah,
is that booth area amazing or what?
Yeah, it's really cool.
Now, did you do the decorations or did
I did the video editing? But our org did do the decoration.
Okay, so you got basically a blank square, and you did all that?
All that in that blank square, yeah.
Oh, because it looks so consistent.
Yeah.
That I thought, wow, did CIG actually help them decorate their booth to get that ruined station feel?
Yeah, no, that was us.
So did they tell you ahead of time?
Well, the backsplash, the big fences and stuff, CIG did that.
Oh, that's CIG, okay.
Yeah,
because
but inside that square was all the creators,
Yeah, okay.
So like we have the two big monitors and the big information stands behind it, the desk with all the stuff. And we did that.
Give me the 20-second elevator pitch on Solar Armada, and if you want, I can stream it.
Oh, okay. So Solar Armada is a very active organization in Star Citizen. We've got roughly about 300 active users right now. On a normal basis, we sit around 20 to 30 people in Discord. We have events going from Monday all the way through Sunday. Mondays where we go in and do, all sorts of salvaging, mining, stuff like that. And high-thread Thursdays where we go into the high-thread bounties and things like that. No pirating, no non-military. We're just a good organization that does a lot of business within the Star Citizen world.
If someone was to ask you why Solar Armada instead of Organization X?
Consistency. We have a very consistent amount of users that are in Discord actively, constantly playing the game and getting better at the game.
Okay.
So that's
very friendly, no drama.
No drama.
Yeah.
No drama.
And I am a lieutenant.
Friendly, no drama, and I'm a lieutenant in the organization.
Yep.
Broadly based in terms of
we're
activities.
We've got members from all over the world. Whether it's from Europe, Australia, from East Coast, West Coast.
Is there a mining concentration, a trading concentration?
Absolutely. We have channels in every single one. If you want to focus heavily just on mining, we've got the guys for you to help you with that.
Okay, but there isn't you wouldn't describe the org as having one.
No, we span across all the different things within Star Citizen, and then we have piracy. If you want to do piracy on your own, go for it. Just we don't want that in our organization.
Yeah, we don't want the name to be.
We don't want Solar Armada linked to piracy.
Exactly.
Okay.
I mean, NPCs, that's for game though.
Right.
Yeah,
well,
That's an NPC, but
And we have
do
nothing,
not want to ruin a player's game that day, you know?
But we will defend another org if they're getting attacked by pirates
Absolutely.
and say we need help. We will come in and defend.
What would be the one org tool that you wish CIG added in the game? Since you're a big org.
Oh man, I would probably say better chat system.
Yeah.
I think a better chat system would be better.
Yeah, absolutely. Better
And
chat
the star
system would be
map.
Nice.
Well, the star map would be for everybody, not just org.
But I would say org-wise, a better chat system within there, because there's some people. We have quite a few individuals in our org that can't actually speak. They can't talk in real life.
Right.
And so having an in-game chat system for them specifically that works a little bit better than hitting F12 and going into chat, changing this, and then getting it to pop up maybe on your screen when you're flying around, I think is just not the greatest system. I think it needs to change.
Okay. That's good. I was considering doing a vid on what's needed for better org support. All right, thanks. I'll be around.
Absolutely.
Thanks for helping me hold a seat.
Take care.
Thanks, man. As far as I know. Make it yourself? Yeah. Well, I didn't make the jacket, but I got some stuff done. Taking a lot of fun. I saw you this morning and I was like, that's cool shit. Even though so many people were so angry about the MP you got one seat. Means I'm like, oh! Yeah, it was cool. That was fun.
On a scale of 1 to 10, I don't know. I don't hit 10 very often, but I'm at least at a 9.5. Oh, I definitely agree. One of my favorite catchphrases is that if there weren't sharks in the water, it would just be swimming. And so I don't like it when I get bitten by a shark, but I wouldn't want there not to be sharks. By Twitch stream live, you mean the Citizencon official stream? I expected that to be, 6K right away. Well, CIG itself is going to be streaming the event. Where do I think Citizencon will be next year? What you should do is total up the places that have had, that CIG has offices. I mean, the logistics for making this work, you have to have a local office. So wherever it will be next year, it will be someplace that CIG has an office. Preferably an office that's worthy to hold the after party at. And so the two cities that pop up immediately in my head would be Toronto or Manchester. So in fact, I see my numbers just went down a little bit, which is okay. I mean, 187 continuous viewers is all I was really, I didn't even know what to expect for. So I that's actually why I wanted to get started before 9 a.m. At 9 a.m. Before 10 a.m. so that I could at least get a few viewers before the CIG official stream opened up. There is so certainly this, and that is actually also why I'm not going to try to stream during the event itself, because I want to be listening to the event, I want to be taking notes, I want to be drawing conclusions, and then being able to do a quick few minutes between one session and the other. And that's kind of my strategy. Since we have some people going into the event. Also, once lunch opens up, I think I'm planning on spending some time hanging out between panels. Pretty much right here, because get a better view. This is the that's the hands-on area. There's going to be a lot of people playing in Pyro there. We're getting a bit closer to the crowds have slackened off a bit here in the main area. So it's going to be a little more feasible to walk around in the show area. Right at the start, it was just a complete zoo. Well, you know, it started as a Corona project, having this channel. Too much, as one would say, too much time on my hands. But it's been fun, and thanks to all you guys, worth the trouble. I tell you, nothing will suck up time like a YouTube channel. My only regret is that it's kind of taken away from time that I could have otherwise spent actually playing the game. You think, oh, I'll become a YouTube creator and I'll be able to spend much more time in the game. You spend most of your time writing scripts and editing videos. I don't want to pay that. Yeah, I think that's why it's I'm not sure if it's the line for the merch store or the line for the Ride the Dragonfly. Let me just show you here. This is the actual merch store back there. And the line for the merch store. of these people are going to have to make a decision between
I gotta go.
choice between getting the merch to be here, to prove they were here, or actually being here. I like merch as much as the next guy, but there's a limit. And I'm going to presume that by the end of the convention, the merch line will not be anywhere near that. Maybe they're hoping that they will get the one of the things that will sell out, and that might improve their value. Collectibles is a strange phenomenon. I'm seeing a couple more cosplayers up there. Getting something of a preview. I'm pretty sure I'm seeing a MacFlex backpack. Yeah, this is an interesting mic. Got it on Amazon. It connects directly into the USB 3 port at the bottom of the computer. And there's a couple more cosplayers. I particularly like the way they they added the MacFlex backpack to their to costume. It looks like they probably had a generic sort of bounty hunter costume, and then they just have modified it to also take it to Citizencon. Did the sound cut out? Actually, I might want to check something. See if there's Wi-Fi in here. Hang on a second. All right. Sorry for the pause. I want to see if there's perhaps a better internet connection. No, I was going to see if I could get to a Wi-Fi connection. Perhaps improve the sound quality. Are we, because someone said they weren't hearing me. No, they have no double hot dogs. In fact, they don't really have any food court areas inside of the convention center. Just outside, there's something called the Galaxy Food Court, which I suspect during lunchtime will be packed, which is why I brought my supply of protein shakes and Cliff Bars. I suspect what may have happened is I may have gotten too close to the microphone. In microphones, there's something called proximity effect. And if you've got a lot of bass in your voice and you get too close to the microphone, it enhances the bass, which is what a lot of singers do. You ever see how rappers just like almost stuff the microphone in their mouth? They're trying to maximize the proximity effect on the microphone. You learn things like this hanging around college radio. Yeah, if you could get a food cart and make wham burgers, they would probably sell well. But if the base suddenly unrumble, got a steady low rumble going on in the vendor area. Wonder how much it costs to rent a Caterpillar tire for a day. Anyhow, kudos to whatever the set decorator CIG found. Of course, Chris has a lot of contacts in the extensive Los Angeles film industry. So, if you need to find a set decorator, you could have it in a minute. Some more cosplay going on here. Dang, if they made this helmet available in the game, I'd shell out some money for it. So how many UEC that one would be worth? For the one for the helmet with the orange and pink lights.
You guys all having all these? You guys having all of them? These in 3D printing or just sculpting it? 3D printing? I got a pretty big melon. The standard Star Citizen hat that comes in that they sell?
I see it there. My hat size starts at 2XL. So if they had a helmet that fit me, I probably would buy it.
When I went to a wedding, there was a cowboy theme, so I thought about going grabbing a hat.
Yeah.
Had to be 7.5 or an 8.
8, yeah. That's quite a nice piece of prop making. The JRDF models booth, that doesn't have quite as long a line as the merch store, but quite a considerable one. They seem to be doing quite a business. It'll be interesting to see how much these crowds hold up by 7 p.m. It might be hard to get everyone to leave the premises at 7. This is the private place for F5 lottery winners. That's the VIP area. They get plants. Again, the rules here are going to be, they're going to open the gates at noon. I don't know when they'll actually allow people to start lining up. You will be able to sit at the monitors for 40 minutes, and there is no pre-timed reservations, and there is going to be no limit if you want to stand in line multiple times. But I would not be surprised if if more people are going to be wanting to spend 40 minutes here, even at 90 people a flight, then can be accommodated between noon and 7 p.m. tonight or tomorrow, presumably all day. So I suspect a lot of people are going to be spectating in Pyro rather than actually being able to fly there. So there's a good chance most of us will be getting our Pyro flight time vicariously, which is better than nothing. And honestly, having 90 people playing 40 minutes at a time in Pyro really validates the existence not just of like one or two places in Pyro, but the whole star system. Because in 40 minutes, you could probably get from one end of Pyro star system to another. So they're going to have a lot of places to go and things to do. Clearly, this is intended to be a Pyro theme to the whole show floor area. Right now, it seems like the two most popular places are the Ride the Dragonfly and the merch shop, followed by the JDRF models. They seem to be probably the most popular location among the merchants. This has to be the simplest yet most effective cosplay I've seen here today.
It's missing a box.
Everybody's been there. Everybody's done that. A hospital gown.
Facial recognition tag.
Actually, the Dragonfly line has settled down into mere normal line length. It's about maybe 30 people, mostly because it moves faster. I suspect the reason why the merch line is so long is because they are all everybody's window shopping and taking a long time to buy. if they were thinking ahead, they probably should have made the merch shop bigger, for lack of a better term, just to be able to spread out the merch across more tables. But that takes more staff. Detailing on it is pretty nice. They seem to every time they roll it out to give it a new paint job reflecting the theme of the moment. So it's not got definitely a banged up, graffitied Pyro Ruin Station vibe. Okay, I wasn't watching. What did Space Dad 42 come up with? Recognize that face.
Thanks, guys. Hey, I wanted to thank you, Prison.
Thank you
for having me on your show that one time.
Thank you for coming here.
Tom Pickle Anyhow, if you ever want to have me on the show again, just
I was going to say I have another person who's a streamer PC too.
Oh, okay.
He's a streamer who does a lot of and I was like, wait, we do a lot of stuff like servers and stuff like that. Right. And I don't need it. So
Get the techie stuff.
yeah, so we get you two together to talk about it. Because like a lot of times when people talk about stuff, I was like, this sounds like the nice stuff I heard from
Right.
Ray's done. So I was like, great, Ray said this already. It sounds exactly the same. That's awesome.
Yeah. Or I'd love to have a three-person with Morph if you get him on the show, so we can discuss architecture.
Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, because that was just another thing. That's just like an early stream.
Yeah.
He's like,
yeah, but I can set an alarm. So if that hatches an idea, yeah, I'd be very game for it.
Sure, sounds good.
All right,
I'm gonna enjoy the show.
Thanks. Man, did they do a great job with this?
Yeah. So I've heard this. This is an actual station in Pyro.
Yeah, this is Ruin Station. I mean, clearly they
This is Checkmate Station.
what? Which station?
Checkmate Station.
Checkmate Station.
So they've added new stations for each of the gangs.
Okay, that's
So this is
interesting.
one of the Ruin stations.
Original lore, of course, was that Ruin Station was the only thing left in Pyro, and then I guess they just thought we need to do more.
We need more for like so each of the stations.
Each of the major factions is going to have their own station.
But it's going to be more like we're going to be more like the stations we have right now.
Right.
So this, what I was told was Xylo kind of showed me off a little bit. He said this is the entryway of Checkmate Station. Like this is they've set it up so it looks exactly like what it looks like.
That's going to be super cool.
Yeah.
Super cool.
That's what the sound effects are and all the that's all.
Right. I figured they used as many game assets as they could. So this is. Have you learned how many actual stations are going to be in Pyro? But you know we have to have at least Ruin Station, Checkmate Station, and probably more than that.
I think there's one for every. There's one LEO station for every
faction. And are they going to be faction rep locked? I'm guessing so.
I think so. Yeah.
All right.
Because what I've heard is them over there, you can go to the stations. When you go to the stations, you get shot.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So you try to walk into the like walk in like you would from like there's just gonna be people who pop out trying to shoot you. So you have to like away from the stations.
Interesting. Now, yeah, thanks. And we'll do something. Okay, so that's a couple of interesting tidbits. I don't know if you caught all that conversation, but apparently in Pyro, every major faction will have a space station. So it's not just going to be Ruin Station. This one in particular is Checkmate Station. I'm not sure which of the Pyro gangs that's going to be for. The Pyro stations will be reputation locked. And I imagine some of the reputation is going to be mutually exclusive. That you can belong to this station or that station, but not both. So that has a lot, if you stop and think about it, a lot of implications for how a fleet would do fleet planning and operations planning, and how you would do your personal operations planning in Pyro. You'll want to have to decide basically which of the gangs you're going to want to have your rep with, and that will affect your zone of operation and how you're going to get help, obtain help, work as a group, where you'll set up your own base of operation. So Pyro just started sounding a whole lot more interesting than it did 10 minutes ago. Looks like we're starting to get some things ramping up in terms of the fight or flight area. Looks like we're on Zero State Detox, New Cabbage, and Adventure at the stations.
That's a fantastic name. So yeah, in this dry run, we're getting a little bit of an exhibition match. It's going to be fun. So we've got a Glaive, we've got a Talon out there, we've got the Hornet, and of course, I don't
How stupid is that's a blade that captures line. But yeah, I mean, like so far it looks like we're about to get this show underway. I think that they're actually just gliding towards each other right now. And yeah, once of course they get in active weapons. This is we're going to get ourselves. We're about 3 kilometers out, and here we go. It's like a detox. It's already
Yeah.
awesome.
Oh, yeah, Avenger 1 with the eyes for that blade. Trying to take that one down first. We saw that a little bit earlier with that earlier match. Take down the blade. It worked out for them.
That's right. Here we have the closer. You hear all the Avenger 1 going against that. In fact, this is the talent, of course, going against that Hornet Ghost. Of course, they're taking their shields down.
And, interesting thing, that blurry bubble in the middle of the screen there, that is the Tobii Eye Tracker Ghost program.
Try to get some damage on. You see that talent is essentially completely untouched. It's a big damage coming in from the Hornet here as well. Ooh, this could be new damage down. That was rough there. Avenger 1 as well, also sustaining a lot of damage.
Sustaining, but also delivering a lot. We saw about 300.
You can see each one of these has a
3, 2, 1, 2.
each one of them has a Tobii Eye Tracker
You can see that
on the screen.
are so good. Everybody is still up, but if we have another good pass like we just saw here from this blade, then it does seem.
Which is why you'll notice that the players are keeping their eyes dead center on the screen.
But if it don't turn around soon enough, in this next pass, we can take it out. We just see and staring down.
There we go. So no serious takedown.
Probably going to be better. Right now, it looks like they have a tiny bit of damage there. They're hull, the canopy off the actually, I think it's the gladius that is
You can see from the pink dot where his actual eyes and face are at. See how the eye tracker is able to pan.
Games where the Hornet isn't too bad in 2v1 situation against itself. So if you kind of he's able to get a bit more down with the shield down for a long time. I don't know. He kind of survived a lot longer than I thought.
Well, I mean, again, this is in space, so you don't have speed on your side there, and they are. You can see the speed limiter there. They are using it. They're looking the full here. They're going as fast as possible, and that's going to separate these two. I think that's potentially.
I think it's time to head inside the hall. And I'll be probably right before the event starts, switch over and let you watch the event through CIG's official stream. Because there's no sense in being redundant and showing you Citizencon through a little camera screen when you can be seeing the real McCoy. Well, I may see if I can shame them into giving me a private tour of the LA office.
The current iteration of engineering, resource management, and true multi-crew gameplay. Check that out. Then around 1:50, this times are all approximate, from our rehearsal yesterday. We got a cosplay contest hosted by Classica, our social media manager. That's going to be right there on the stage. Then we break for lunch. We have a lunch break, 2 p.m. Pacific. We take 45 minutes. We recharge our batteries. We fix the things that broke in the first half. I'll be back 45 minutes later with the stream. Then at 3 o'clock, it's Talking Ship, our annual presentation by the members of the ship team, where they're going to introduce some ships you're aware of, some ships you're not aware of, some ships you're not supposed to be aware of, but you are aware of. And then, there's just no way of getting around that. And then finally wrapping up the day is Navigating the Universe. That's with members of our UI team and everybody that's been talking about it on Twitch and YouTube trying to figure out what it is. You're right. Be in your seats. It's effing awesome. So then, of course, we wrap up about 5 o'clock today. I'll go on stage. I'll tell you, I'll come back on day 2, and then, of course, the Hall A for you people, or the Hall B here in attendance, that'll stay open until about 7 p.m. So if you don't get a chance to see all the cool stuff at Hall B, you can conclude your seats at Hall A, and you can do that for the next 2 hours after 5 p.m. So with that, I want to throw it to my compatriot over in Hall B, Dan Halbrecht. Dan, take it away.
Thank you, Jared. Welcome everyone to Citizencon 2953. Let's give it up! Finally back to Los Angeles Convention Center. It has been since 2019 in Manchester, so we've been able to see your beautiful faces in person, and we've missed you so much. Now, if you're wondering who I am, that is a very valid question. I'm the community producer here at CIG. I produced the community content for many years. I produced subscriber content behind the scenes for many years, just like that bobblehead that you guys saw. You're welcome. And I also produced the Battle of the Bricks from last year, the charity stream we did with Eve. So I've been producing content behind the years for a while. If you guys have enjoyed the things I've been producing, let me know on socials. Use hashtag Citizencon2953. If you guys hate the things I've done, let me know on socials. Tweet me at DiscoLando. Sorry, you're just an easy target. Where am I right now? Well, I'm at the community news section here at Hall B of Citizencon 2953. As you can see, everything is decorated to look like they're on Pyro. It is fantastic to see what an amazing job these booths have done to represent their orgs, their booths, their organizations, everything. It's so cool. We're going to be visiting a bunch of them throughout the weekend, so we're only going to focus on a few right now. Come follow me right this way. We're going to focus on one of the biggest community orgs in Star Citizen, Test Squadron. Now, I believe these guys are one of the biggest orgs in all of, like, video games, basically. You guys are, like, one of the biggest single-player orgs for a single game, right? You guys are, like, one of the biggest orgs for, like, a single game?
We're the largest organization for Star Citizen, as well as the Guinness Book World Records for the largest MMO guild.
So they're kind of a big deal, is what we're saying. They're here at the community booth section. They have a bunch of cool swag to give away. They focus on, professional gameplay. They focus on casual gameplay, all sorts of career paths and job opportunities. If you guys are interested in checking out what it's like to test out the verse, check out Test Squadron right here at the community booth section. We're going to follow me this way now, over to the United States Confederation, in a world in which the man is out to get you, one org claims to maybe have your back. That's the United States Confederacy. They are a role-play focused org with an amazing, in-depth, lore-driven background. So if you guys are interested in joining an org where lore is this kind of driving passion and focus of why you guys would want to play Star Citizen, the United States Confederacy is the booth to be checking out. They're going to be doing some giveaways, so if you guys are here on the show floor,
I'm getting in a lot of steps, I realized.
ask them about what they're doing. They're going to be doing so much cool stuff. Ask them about their org, ask them about who they are. We're so excited to have them as well. As you can see over here, we have JRDF. I actually don't know if you're going to be able to see because there's so many people trying to buy their stuff right now. If you guys haven't heard of JRDF, well, congratulations on waking up here medically in Tacoma because they get to go with Citizencon like chocolate and peanut butter. They have been part of Citizencon since 2018 with the Dragonfly in Austin. We brought the Dragonfly back. We'll be showing you that a little later. But if you guys have already checked out the digital goodies pack at the Pledge Store, well, you might already got it. So go to robertspacestation.com, check out that digital goodies pack, and you'll be able to see what they brought here at Citizencon 2953. But in addition to making large-scale things, and by the way, I also make some amazing stuff for our community.
Once again, a big shout out to all of these amazing graphics that we've got this weekend. I love these platforms so much. They're incredible.
Like every single time we have one of these things, as a call, all we do is talk. Like everything else that happens back there is magic.
Yeah, it looks like awesome. I wonder if Zero State was alive this time.
Interesting. Zero State looks like he's an Italian, Detox in a Hornet, Nick Cabbage, I believe that's a Scythe, and Avenger 1. Interesting. Nobody is flying in the F8 Avenger. I mean, not the F8 Avenger, the F8 Lightning. Maybe it's not available in Arena Commander. I wasn't sure about that. Up then. If I can find where they are on the floor. Corporation has a nice booth, but nobody seems to want to be talking to them. That's got to be a bummer.
I think I got you. There is a campus here.
We started all late. Hi, John again. See ya.
Yes, thank you. It's about 6 months,
How's it doing, Ray?
Hey!
Nice to meet you. I'm Austin Northern.
Oh?
Austin Northern Trooper.
Oh, hi.
Thank you for your content.
Thanks.
Good work. So, hopefully you can bring about the architecture stuff.
Whenever you wish.
Right now it's a little busy, but
yeah, kind of busy. These are some people I'd want to perhaps talk to.
Ladies and gentlemen, our program will be beginning in Hall A in about 10 minutes. At this time, I'd like to ask you to go ahead and make your way over to Hall A. Our program is going to begin in approximately 10 minutes.
Actually, honestly, I'm looking for HubNet and not seeing it. Oh, here they are. Hi.
I'm the guy who yelled at you yesterday when you were outside. You were walking in, you were walking out.
And you yelled at me?
I said, "Raise God!" I
yeah.
Okay. That shirt on.
So you were HubNet.
We're HubNet. I'm Nate from EE Studios. We made Overclocked, which is the first feature-length movie, Machinima. We also did the first live-action film, which will be released next year. In parallel, Star Citizen. My wife Kim is the voice of Neva from the series. Sage here is producer at AMR. Sage has the first actual Japanese animated show coming out that takes place at Star Citizen.
Okay.
And then Oliver Zark is one of the more well-known news reporters in the verse. He's got a lot of great content. HubNet's basically just a place for filmmakers or people interested in that stuff to come together. We have people from other orgs come in that want to just have help making their commercials look nice. That's what we are. Low-key, non-exclusive. We're not even an org. We're just a Discord where people come together.
Well, I do voiceover work. So
yeah,
if
you got the voice for it.
And so if you want to just get Raise Guide as a Discord,
If you guys want to get
reach me there.
That would be great. Nice meeting you guys. Thank you.
And we do character voices as well.
Nice. Awesome.
Time to get to my seat. And I will be cutting things off, save my battery, and save my voice.
Where's my dad? There you are. I still owe you money. All right. So yeah, so again, we're just a few short minutes away from Citizen's 2023. Thank you for
How cool is the event? I feel they had the air conditioning set at about 68. Of course, I know that's not what you are actually asking. It's super cool. This place is, for a Star Citizen nerd, such as all of us, it's great. Anyhow, I'm going to be signing off. Again, I'd like to give a thank you for Toby for sponsoring my Citizencon Live coverage. Again, the URL to get that 15% discount or to hook up with the contest to win a free Toby eye tracker or any of a number of Star Citizen starter packages is toby.gg/RaisGuideCon-contest. I'm signing off. I'll see you again after the first presentation, so you can keep the notification on, keep me up in a separate window, and I'll see you in a little while. Have a great Citizencon, everyone.